experience. Dare to be adventurous. Nature. Discover. And explore. So, I am in Jordan. I just arrived to Amman, Jordan. There's majestic ruins. There's Petra. There's a lot of nature reserves. There's canyons. Looking forward to doing so much sightseeing. The Dead Sea, King's Highway, Wadi Rum, do some camping in the desert, of course see Petra, see the Citadel in Amman. There's so much to see. So excited to be here. So far the sombreros brought out a lot of smiles for people. I'm always glad everywhere I travel with this thing. It's definitely super positive vibes, and did a couple selfies right when I got off the plane here in Amman. So anyway, looking forward to having a good time. Let's get to Jordan. This is pretty cool. I guess it's an art piece done to represent Sodom City. Broken pieces of pottery handles. Pretty neat. I am at the Madaba Visitor Center. There's it's a museum with different antiquities, but the main thing I'm here to see, world's oldest mosaic map of a city, of Madaba. So looking forward to checking that out. So we're now walking towards the church. There's a lot of mosaics on the ground as we walk along. It's pretty cool. All right, the Archaeological Park of Madaba, Virgin Mary Church. So we're at the Virgin Mary Church, and there's a lot of mosaics here as well. A little bit rocky, but and the sea, wow. It once covered the floors too. It's interesting to see just how someone could take different colored stones and know that when they get done, it's gonna make an image. Got some pillars over there. Do all these some wooden steps. Arches and beneath the church. Okay, when you come up all these wooden steps, it brings you up to this platform area where you can just view this grand floor mosaic, and that is something else. So we looked at the Church of the Virgin Mary, showing when they discovered it. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, so from out there, come here, about to go see a mosaic of the Tree of Life. But let me just step back in here just for one last view, because this was something else. So that was a big mosaic over there. Let me just step back in. And the guide was just explaining about there's a lot of things represented in this mosaic. It's like the 4 seasons, I think 3 or 4 major cities. There's a lot of information represented in that mosaic, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, some things built that are still standing. Pretty cool. All right, so now at a crypt, which is something that was always beneath the church. So there's some mosaics in here we're going to go see. So heading that way now. Okay. So here's the crypt.
The second line, C-E-P.
Oh, yeah. Electrical wiring.
Hearing about the voice now.
Boo. Oh, ready?
All right, there's some more mosaics on the walls.
If you would like to feeling about the history, come to shake hands with us. Say hello. It's smooth and soft.
Oh, it's really smooth.
Yeah, so smooth.
It's really smooth.
Yeah, and look about the division of the colors. It was black, red, pink, soft pink, white, soft gray, then gray, and the black. It's the genius and smart and more clever artist to make everything. And it's like pray that doesn't know. Like it's here, like ask that to the people and the last of us.
So on the way to the St. George church that has the big mosaic on the floor, one of the oldest. There's a market street, lots of souvenirs and other gifts and things to buy, textiles, and pretty much everything you would expect in like a mini bazaar. Okay, I made it to the main thing I wanted to see in Madaba today. Part of a lot of things to see in this town. Come to Oman. Let's skip out on the Greek Orthodox Church of Madaba. Just trying to keep that thing together. Ah, and this is it. One of the oldest mosaics of a map of a city. Just take a quick glance at it, it's kind of shaped like Texas. So there it is, one of the oldest mosaics in the world, and I got to stand right there next to it. Pretty cool to see it. Again, mosaics are pretty cool because again, people have to have the ability to think big picture while they're working with so many small little things. So it's pretty neat. All right, on top of one of the little hotels here next to the church, which is over there, you get this great view of Madaba. So we got Amman Airport nearby. But yeah, great little view of the city of Madaba. Checking out the different shops and signs, made in Jordan, where you got like organic products, condiments, spices, herbs such as oils, coffee, tea, beverages, nut seeds, cooking, local baked goods, fruits, what? Oriental sweat meat. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
This
It's making that. That's pretty cool. That's a loom.
Here's a nice sign with some key sites in the Madaba region. Obviously in Madaba, gonna go to Mount Nebo here in the next moments. But yeah, a lot more to see here, so might be somewhere I need to come back. So we're at this place called the Burnt Palace. So we're gonna go check to see what it looks like. Oh, some more mosaics. That's really neat. Very detailed. And you can see, I guess, where fire had happened, because those, as they say, burnt. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's see the rest of the Burnt Palace. So they have this walkway. Okay. So there's like different areas, but mosaics galore. here, and then over there was where the first mosaics I saw when I came in. Pretty neat. Yeah, Madaba is definitely worth a whole day, if not maybe 2 days, to see everything. You know, it's I'm in a bit of a rush because I have to get to the southern part of Jordan today. I have to get to Wadi Rum. Oh, look at that. Still somewhat held together. Yep, definitely not enough time to see everything. Okay, so one of the shops here is called the Promised Land Shop, and they have a lot of mosaic artwork, and there's lots of it here. And I'm fortunate enough to meet the artist, who is third generation.
Yes.
So your good name?
Michael Makramallah, or my art name Mike Cooper.
Mike Cooper.
Yes.
And he's on Instagram. He's been featured in many articles for his work. I think you just mentioned he came from Germany recently?
Yes, the last project I added to the new museum in Germany, in
Excellent.
Leesburg.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's what I did.
All kinds of
I also have Michigan, and have this one 7 years.
So he's also done artwork for various museums and other organizations.
I'm showing you here how I do the mosaics. It's good to film that, you know, because here I'm doing the old way mosaics. Because many people make the copy way or the new technique way. The old way, no anyone doing. That's what my grandfather, he was the first one who do this. So first I bring board the food, then I add the paper, then a cloth. Then I start to draw in the cloth what I need to work, but I will never draw from face, from backside. Like this, the right way to write Mike, M-I-K-E. If when I'm making mosaics, they're going backward, M-I-K-E. So that's why here it's backside. Look here, the face, it's G-O-N-Z-A-G-A, opposite. So when I finish drawing, I bring the stones natural, all the kind of natural colors like this, the green, the yellow, the white, or the black. I start to cut them in slides like this just to fit inside the cutter. So I try to cut the stone small pieces.
Very small.
But it's important to be, this is the only one good one to use. All the rest is really bad. Why? That's why the mosaics is really hard, because it's supposed to be one side flat, one side curved or rough. If it will be two sided flat, that will be really bad. If it will be two side roughing, like curvy here and curvy up here, it's really bad. So after we use wheat flour and water like natural glue, we do the pieces on it, then we do this is up of the what drawing before. The flat side under, roughing to the top. Because when I finish work over here, I will add a frame that have 1 centimeter space to down. We make it full white cement. Then we cut the cloth. We take all the cloth with the stone to flip them upside down. That's why I work from the back side. That's why the roughing side come to the top, because it will be really strong with the sand later. So when I flipped it upside down, we do hot water in the top to stop working for the wheat flour and water, the natural glue. Then remove the cloth outside, clean the stone very well. Then we add lacquer on the end to see which around and the wool over here.
Okay.
So that's the old way mosaics. For the crush of the stone, I make a recycle to them to make a micro mosaics.
Okay.
Micro, it's the small tiny dot of the pieces working by needle. I'll show you that one here. Just come behind me here, look. That's what makes me famous more, actually, because no one get the ideas. Look, I will powder them like this. Then we take the big powders out, because I will never use the big powders. And I take this small tiny powder piece. You see the small tiny powder piece? After that, I bring the ostrich eggs or chicken eggs or frames or stones. I draw on the design by pencil. Then after that, I bring them this needle, have some glue inside, catch the small powder piece like this. Then after that, we make it dot by dot like this way. You see this dot? It's the same as dots over here. So we make it dot by dot.
That's crazy.
Yes. Actually, we're doing like this one. That's one from my special work. All the mosaics in Madaba. The Tree of Life from Hisham Palace. The one talk about the circle of life and bad way and good way for life. The Tree of Life of Madaba. The map inside Kirbit Mukhayyad Church. The Bedouin's life. And this is donkey come from the Museum of Madaba. Mount Nebo church map, the one if you enter to the church on left side, the huge one. Okay, Tree of Life of Madaba. Black Iris flower, the most famous flower of Jordan. Actually, the desert life. Then the Queen of Madaba, Arabella Erbid, and the Queen of Karak. Then after that, small part from Martyrs Church, the west wing of the palace. Maybe you see it now. And the Queen of Madaba. And after that, all the geometric design come from Ma'in Church. This church come from 5th century AD.
Okay.
So all of them in one egg.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It is.
Wow, the level of detail.
I know.
How much time does it take to make something like
this piece take 2 weeks. This is take 2 weeks because bigger dots.
Yes.
But I have like this one take 3 weeks.
How
Wow.
long for this one? How many months?
It is 2 months. To finish.
2 months.
Wow.
This is the best of my work, to be honest. This is the high level. I have something 2 design, 3 design, but this is 21 design, so that's why.
Well, thank you so much for showing us your
No,
work.
have fun.
We will put the link on Instagram on the description below. So thank you so much for showing us your art. Thank you.
Thank you.
So now we're going to have the artist tell us the story of the most famous tree of life.
Yes. This is actually talking about how the lion attacked this gazelle, then the blood from the gazelle coming down, then the tree will take the blood to become more big. So another gazelle come to eat from this tree. But the third gazelle actually is not eating, just he's watching back to take care for the first one. And this is the first part of the story. He's talking about how's if you do something good in your life, come to you good again. If you do something bad, come to you bad again. But the amazing second part, where they have a trick in the word, the one he's talking about the bad way and the good way for the life. This is the second part of the story. So that way, if you looked at the tree, it is in the center of the word, but it's not. That's why the space, look here, the space from this feet of this lion until the feet of this gazelle. Okay, I will make sure, yes, done. Then see the space from this feet to another feet.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
more
same.
smaller, yeah. Because that he's talk about, we have 2 ways for the life, the bad way and the good way. So the bad way, he starts with big gate on it, and if you enter to the big gate, see the neck of the gazelle here, the ending, and see the ending here. If you're using the bad way, he start to be more big and more easy the way. But the good way, he start with a small tiny gate. So that's why see the ending here and the ending here. He start to be more smaller, more hard.
It gets harder to be
Yes,
good.
so that's why this gazelle, he was really hungry and he cannot run fast. And you know, if the lion he's come, he will attack them. But he's make his life in the dangerous way to protect the life for his friend, because he's really love his friend. So that's why, you know, the end of the story, both of them come the same line to make a balance in the life and to completing the life. So you are in the middle now here. So which way you will choose, the bad way, the easy one, or the good way, the harder one? And make sure when walking in your way in your life, you will meet bad people and good people, but it will be your decision in the end.
Wow. Wonderful story. Thank you so much, Mr. Cooper. Thank you.
Okay.
The Tree of Life.